people, good morning, good morning. I am actually running kind of late with this video this morning, so I apologize for those that was up earlier and hoping for me to upload a video. But I got off on a really late start this morning, later than I ever planned to. I did go to sleep a little early, no, a little later than usual. I need to put my shades on because it's like super sunny this morning. Okay, so I apologize for the appearance this morning. I'm actually on my way to my office. I have a meeting this morning. Woo, child. Y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for me, for those that watching right now. Y'all pray for my Monday. So Monday motivation, even though I had the choice to not make a video this morning, but I chose to push through and still attempt to make a video. I'm still looking at the time. This is why it is so imperative to wake up early so you're not rushing. And I woke up enough time, but it's like, for whatever reason, early morning, it just goes by so fast. So early this morning, for those of you that are in the Hampton Roads area, so it was raining so crazy early this morning. Like, I thought that like my roof was gonna fall off. Like, I literally felt my apartment complex like shaking. I don't know, it's nothing a part of the video today, but I just wanted to share that. But anyways, it literally woke me up a few times throughout the night. So I woke up at 4, went back to sleep, woke up at 5, went back to sleep, and I was so tired. Like, I wanted to get up at between 4 and 5, and I just could not get up. It was like bricks. I felt like bricks was on me. I could not get up. So I eventually woke up at 7. I actually woke up 7 on my own without the alarm. I got up at 7, and I was still very, very tired. To be quite honest with you, I was still very tired at 7 o'clock. But I pushed through, and I tried to get my mind on the Lord. Try to read scriptures, read some songs and Proverbs, and some Deuteronomy and Exodus about Moses and the beginnings of when he was trying to talk to Pharaoh on letting Israel go. So I was trying to get my mind on that, and it was just this constant battle, like keeping my eyes up, getting my body up. I don't know what it is. I don't know, was it the rain or what? Like, I went to sleep like around 11 last night. Like, so that means I got 8 hours, well, just about 8 hours of sleep. So I'm just like, okay, I don't know what's going on. But you guys out here that's having a hard time with getting up, the only thing I could tell you at this moment in time, you just gotta keep attempting. You gotta keep trying. And like I said, I'm trying to stop using the word trying. It's either you're doing or you're not doing it. So right now I'm challenging myself like never before, really. Like, I know I challenged myself going through school, of course, but I feel like I'm challenging myself. And like, why do they have this little old tractor on this major road? This makes no sense, people. No sense. Hampton Roads for you. Hampton Roads for you, guys. Hampton Roads for you. Like, for real? 9 o'clock in the morning, people? For real? People gotta go to work. But anyways, the only thing we could do is we just have to keep doing. We have to keep doing to the best of our abilities. Even when our bodies, this flesh, you know, just don't want to get up in the morning. Like, we still have to do everything possible to get up. You know, there's some mornings like today, it took everything in me to get up. And you know what, folks? Sometimes it's just going to happen like that. Sometimes there's going to be more days like that until we could reprogram our bodies or minds. But I am noticing, I am getting up. Like, my body is getting me up, but it's just getting up, like fully getting up. Like, my eyes can open, right? But it's just getting my body up. So, little commercial there, 5 minutes in. It seems like I always do like a 5-minute intro to this video, but I just want to share that with you all. So overcoming past struggles, I may do different parts on this throughout the week to elaborate more. But yesterday at my church at Norfolk Apostolic Church in Norfolk, for those of you in the Hampton Roads area, feel free to come and visit us someday. Sundays at 10 o'clock, Sunday nights at 6 p.m., Wednesday at 7:30. But anyways, I'm not really necessarily doing a promo for my church. But we did have a guest speaker. He actually is a veteran missionary from the Philippines. He also did some work in Maui. But his main work was in the Philippines. And he just pretty much shared his story yesterday morning, which I was very moved by, very encouraged. He actually became one of automatic favorites. Gordon Mallory, for those of you who want to check him out. But he was just sharing his life story, and I was so intrigued and so encouraged that, you know, all through his childhood up until the time he was 17 years old, he was abused. He was physically abused from his father. His father never told him that he loved him, just lived in a very dysfunctional household. His mother really didn't gain the strength to do anything about what was going on to him. It got so bad that this man had a nervous breakdown in high school. He was never able to complete high school. He had to drop out because he just couldn't do it because of all the stress he was going through at home. He eventually left home, he said, at 17. And but he was, you know, thank the Lord, he had a foundation in church. He had a foundation in the Lord. He was filled with the Holy Ghost in an early child. But I was what encouraged me so much about his story was he did not allow his past struggles from letting him to do something with his life. And there are tons of stories just like this in the world today, that people have suffered so much in their early childhood, their teen, and even in young adult lives, where there are certain things that people didn't have control over. But when it came, and I talked a little about this past Friday, so I encourage you all, if you have not already, please go check out my last Friday video on Moving Forward Friday, where I share a little bit about this as well. But I just feel like it was also a confirmation that what I had to say Friday is definitely right on what's going on. I don't know exactly who are all watching. I know I have about 35, 36 subscribers, but there are also people that are watching that are not subscribed. So I really don't know all who are watching this, but I just want to let someone know out there, you may be in a current situation, you may have been in a current situation, and you're still trying to figure out how in the world will I overcome the fact that my parents didn't love me, for the fact that you was rejected as a child, you was rejected as an adolescent, you was rejected as a young adult, and you just want to be completely free from it. And you know, guys, to be honest with you, there is no easy answer to this. There is no easy answer to it. And you know, when I heard brother, the older Reverend Gordon Mallory share his story, I felt like what I've been through is like perfect, you know, compared to him. Like, I've had my past struggles with growing up in situations that tried to keep me down and keep me back. But just know, like, I know everybody's story is significant, it's different, and I wouldn't dare compare anyone's story to mine or to anyone else's story. But once again, I'll say it again, it comes to a time where you yourself realize you were greater than your past struggles. You know, do not allow your past struggles to weigh you down, to keep you from your purpose, to keep you from your desires, to keep you from your dreams and what you want to do in this life. You know, in this time of age, there's so many resources, of course, and you know, if you're at a point where you cannot trust no one, you have no one to trust, you're beaten down, and you know, you don't want to be embarrassed to share what you've been through, I encourage you to go see a counselor. If you have insurance, a lot of insurance companies will accept counseling. There's colleges in the area, like for example, Regent University, depending on your income. If you're very low income, they will set up a very cheap payment plan for you, or maybe even free. I don't know. It's different for each person, but you could do counseling services through them. You can meet with a pastor, a local pastor. If you have a pastor, if he's not able to fully help you in that, he can connect you with others that are trained in that area of expertise. Do not go through this life alone, struggling with your past struggles. Let the past be the past. Let the past stay in the past. Don't allow what you've been through to affect where you're going. What else can I say about this? It's just sad that there's so many people on this earth. Like I see it all the time. I know many of you see it all the time, but there's so many people out here that had such hard backgrounds. They've been through terrible things, and people are just not able to bounce back. And the mind is such a powerful thing. Whatever you do, don't lose your mind in this. Do not lose your mind in this. Do everything you take. Like I said about this morning, it's so hard for me to get up. Do everything, like take all the strength that you have. You may be super weak right now. You may not even have the strength to take a shower, to eat, but I'm telling you, do everything you possibly can. Like every little bit of strength that you have to keep your mind and to pursue your purpose. Like, this is your day. Let today be your new beginning. Let today be your new beginning. If you're listening to this, you know someone that you know that's having a hard time with their past struggles. Share this with them. Be an encouragement to them. Let them know. And sure enough, if you're alive today, if you're breathing, I could guarantee you that there's one person that loves you. And I know it may feel like no one may love you. Like I said before, like maybe your parents didn't care about you. Maybe your siblings don't care about you. Maybe your current spouse or a former spouse don't care nothing about you. You may feel like you go to work. You may feel that no one at your job thinks about you or cares about you. But I could guarantee you, if you're living and breathing on this earth, there's at least one person that loves you. There's one person that cares about you. And, there may be someone currently right now that's in your circle, or maybe, like I said, going out and going to a group, finding a peer support group, going to your local community service board and finding out different groups, depending on your situation. There's people out here that care about you, and and I understand that everyone on here are not spiritual folks. I understand everybody on here are not necessarily Christians and apostolic, but I will encourage you to get yourself connected to a local church. And like I said before in my video last week, there is a God, and I know this may sound very cliche. You may have heard this probably all your life, but end of the day, I can 100% guarantee you that Jesus loves you. And if I encourage you, if you're somewhere today that you're all alone and you have nowhere to turn, you have no one to talk to, I encourage you right where you are in your home. If you're in your home, in your car, on the street, I ask you just to call out Jesus and just tell you, Jesus, I need you. I can't do this anymore. I absolutely am lost. I have no idea how I'm going to get through the struggle. I'm depressed. I'm anxious. I have nowhere to turn. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Tell them that, I've been heartbroken. I've been rejected. I need you to do something about this. I need your help at this very moment in time. This is Monday, people. It's the first day out. Well, some people consider Sunday as first day out the week, which is fine. But Monday, for most Americans, for me, Monday is really when I start my week out. I start my day out with work and getting refreshed and renewed for the week. So I'm really, I know it's not good to beg, but I am begging and pleading for those that are still struggling with past issues that you have no idea to overcome. Let this be the last day. Let this be the last day that your past will keep you from your future. Let this be the last day. You know, let today be the day that you forgive yourself, forgive those that hurt you, forgive those situations that hurt you, and start looking forward. Ask the Lord to give you joy. Ask Him to help you and give you strength to endure today. But I'm asking you today to start today. Reach out to someone. Reach out to someone today. Feel free. You could definitely reach out to me, and I'll give you some resources if you're in a local area. But I beg of you to go on Google today in your area, find out places that you could reach out to start sharing what has happened, so you can move forward and getting the proper help that is needed. Sometimes we just need someone to talk to and to help us in reality, help us where we are so we can get to where we need to go. Remember, we have been all born with greatness. We have been all born with purpose. Don't let nothing, keep you from your perfect purpose in this world. So that is the video for today, people. If you enjoyed this content, if you got anything from this, I ask you to subscribe, to share, to comment, and like. And y'all be blessed today. You may or may not see me for the rest of the day. I do not know. But y'all take care.